Hello, 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 hello. We have not done a video in a very, very long time. What was the last one we did?
The last video we did?
Yeah.
Was it after Take That Hill?
It was after Take That Hill, so it's back in like
You haven't done a video
October.
since then?
We haven't done one since then. Happy
We've
Easter.
done some videos, but not like one of these.
Yeah.
So we sent some to...
Well, today's
children.
Easter Sunday.
It is.
Happy Easter.
Happy Easter. To
We
you.
have to you as well. So we kind of need to do a wrap up of the Tiny Home 200.
Okay.
All right.
It's finished.
It is finished.
Sort of like Easter. It is finished.
Well, well played. Well played.
Try.
If you notice some music in the background, our neighbors
We're having a
are
party.
having a party, and
awesome.
and we love them, and they're just having a big party. So, last Saturday, myself and I just got to say a big, huge thank you to Joy Williams, to John Wilson. That's Jon Wilson, not John Wilson, who lives here in Statesville, but Jon Wilson, and Tina Bigford, who decided to get on their bicycles and ride 200 miles in one day, mind you, not over several days, but in one day, to raise some money for a tiny home, right? Hence the name Tiny Home 200. I got to thank Joey Waters for coming up with that cool name, the Tiny Home 200. It sounds very NASCAR-ish.
It does.
So we rode our bikes 200 miles in one day. It took us 10 and a half hours in the saddle, with 13 hours total time with breaks, because we had 2 rain delays.
We did.
It was excellent.
Yep.
There was
excellent. The rain delays.
well, there was at one
they
point
did
during
actually give you a little time to.
it did, but it
relax.
also gave us a little time to think about quitting, which was a mentally taxing thing,
It was.
you know. And there was one point where we were all like, "Oh, let's just fold and go do it on our trainers," and then we got to thinking about
That
that.
would have been harder.
Oh, it would have been
So much harder.
so dumb. But anyhow, we completed the task, but we had a ton of help, right? We had safety drivers from Purple Heart Homes. We had Rob and Kim Harrell, Paul Cockrum, Carrie Lawing, John Galena, Mike Stroud, Scott Stevenson. Like, they all came out and drove the van behind us to keep us safe, which was really cool, because I've been hit by a car and that's no fun. And
Right.
you know, you want to not get hit by a car. And then Lane Thomas, our marketing guru, she was out doing videos and writing up bios and all kinds of stuff. And then, you know, people like Carla came out. Carla came out. She was friends with the gentleman that we're building the tiny home for. She reached out to us and pledged some money, and then she came out and brought us food and water and Gatorades and all kinds of stuff. And so, man, there's just and then Don Franklin drove from Georgia to come hang out with us and drove and
the pace car.
and then also too, all the other cyclists that came out, like Wes Davidson and Ron Smith, early in the morning came out. Max Steele and John Metcalf and oh my gosh, Brian Rambo was out there with his big old arms. Scott Wilkinson, Carl Johnson, Pat Ty.
You're gonna leave somebody out.
I know I'm going to leave somebody out. I mean, there was just a ton of folks out there, and it was really so encouraging. And you know, so at the end of the day, we were struggling. We didn't want to. We're mentally, it's just taxing after you do that for a long time, and we were struggling. And then we saw Kaylin and Shane come riding out to meet us, and it was like a huge lift, because I knew that they would get in front of us and pull us along.
Y'all would make it.
That we would make it, yeah. And we did. We made it. I mean, it was quite incredible. And so, you know, hey, I just wanted to say thanks to you know, everybody at Purple Heart Homes for supporting what we did. Especially thanks to Bill Rocap, who's the gentleman we're building the house for, who came out to see us with his friend from Alexander County. And his buddy even brought out a
This is
battery powered
weird.
tricycle type thing
It's a weird
that they put on
contraption.
display
Yeah.
out there. Oh, we can't forget Monticello Methodist Church, Amy Spivey and all the congregation out there that supplied us a place to kind of recover and put all our food and go to the bathroom, that kind of thing. So
The F3 boys coming out.
the F3 boys came out
Doing their-
early to see
doing
us.
their
Yeah, it was
coffee time.
Scott Graham and
Brent Bowman.
Brent Bowman, Da Vinci. Oh, Da Vinci came out 3 times. Da Vinci came out at the church, and then I saw him riding. He came out and met us
Oh,
on his
yeah.
bicycle. And then later in the day, he was like standing out by the railroad tracks in Stony Point,
Waving.
taking pictures and waving at
Oh,
us.
that's nice.
Yeah. So Da Vinci kind of went overboard on it. So yeah, so Da Vinci was super helpful. Our dog decided to jump in on the festivities. Yeah, there was just so many people. Nick Lavery, my friend from Third Group, sent us some really cool T-shirts from a couple of companies that he's working with that
Yeah.
we're gonna bless with some
Yeah.
folks, and yeah, it was really awesome. And I think the final tally, we really don't have a
I don't
final
think you have a
tally
final
because,
tally yet, no.
but I will say this. I thought we might raise a couple $1,000s, and it looks like we're at $10,000. So you just so you'll know, we are building a tiny house for a veteran over in Alexander County who is an amputee. He lost his leg in a traffic accident when he was about 25 years old, but he served
After
during
his service.
after his service. He served in the Vietnam era. He was in the Navy, and basically he's living in a 12 by 18 shack up on top of this mountain, which is by himself, and he's been living like that for 20 years, and he's never asked for help. And so this 200-mile ride was to finish off raising support for that. And so we have there's another Vietnam veteran that said if we could raise $10,000, he would match it with $10,000. And we have far exceeded that, not just because of the Tiny Home 200, but just folks in the community around Taylorsville and Alexander County that have donated. A lot of churches have come together, and it's really kind of what we want to see at Purple Heart Homes, is communities coming together to serve veterans, and it's just been awesome. And so after we finished the Tiny Home 200, I limped around for a day.
You
And
really
then,
did great.
and then we
Barry.
got in a truck, in a van, and drove to Kentucky, and built another
build
tiny
a tiny
home.
home.
Yeah, to build another tiny
Put
home.
together a tiny home.
It was a great week.
It was.
And then we capped it off with Easter, yeah, we had a awesome home church service today. Home church at Purple Heart Homes, and
Purple Heart Homes Church.
Purple Heart Homes Church, and Purple Heart Home Church, and then had a great meal, and then I went on a bike ride, and now I'm hanging out with you. And you get to rest now.
I've been resting this afternoon.
Woo! It's been a long week. Been a long
It
week.
was a long week.
So listen, hey, that's kind of the wrap up of the Tiny Home 200. Super much thanks, many thanks, much thanks,
Well,
much thanks,
much love to everyone.
Much
who
love
helped
to
us with
everyone
the
who
Tiny
helped
Home
out.
200. And everyone who came. I'm sure we forgot to talk.
Yeah,
to
we
mention
did.
somebody,
We
and
forgot. We forgot
sorry,
somebody,
but-
I'm sure. But it was a really great day and wonderful experience. And it's cool doing something where you have to suffer on behalf of somebody else. So it's pretty cool. So
Yeah.
hey, thanks for all your help.
You're welcome.
You're pretty awesome.
Well, thank you.
I think I'll stay married to you.
I appreciate that. It's been almost 30 years. Why stop?
I know. Why stop now? Hey, so just a little teaser. Take That Hill is 28 weeks away. So we will be redoing Take That Hill in October of this year. And so, hey, training has already begun.
Yep.
And more to follow on that. So God bless y'all. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you soon.